Past long-range strike operations, aerial refueling enabled missions that would have been impossible otherwise. Aircraft have flown missions exceeding 12 hours with multiple refuelings. Bombers have struck targets on the opposite side of the planet, refueling over a dozen times during a single surge. Fighter jets have deployed across oceans with tanker support, flying distances that no fighter in history could have covered without landing. Modern operations involving strikes deep into contested territory routinely involve dozens of tanker aircraft. Some provide fuel to the strike package, others support fighters flying defensive patrols. Still others refuel reconnaissance and electronic warfare platforms that need to stay on station for extended periods. The entire air operation becomes dependent on a network of tankers, each one positioned where it needs to be, when it needs to be there, providing the fuel that keeps everything else in the air. In recent months, as tensions with Iran have escalated, the United States has deployed additional tanker aircraft to the region. KC-135 Stratotankers, KC-46 Pegasus aircraft. These deployments are not accidents, they are preparations, building the capability to sustain high-tempo air operations across long distances for extended periods. Because military planners understand that in a conflict with Iran, aerial refueling will not be a supporting capability. It will be a deciding factor. But there is a hidden risk. Tankers are extremely valuable. They are also extremely vulnerable. Tankers are large aircraft. They are not fast. They are not maneuverable. They do not carry weapons for self-defense. They operate in predictable locations, orbiting in designated tracks that must be communicated to the strike package. If an adversary knows where the tankers are, they become targets. And destroying a single tanker does not just eliminate one aircraft. It collapses the entire mission that tanker was supporting. Iran operates long-range air defenses, advanced surface-to-air missile systems with ranges exceeding 200 miles. If tankers are forced to orbit farther from the fight to stay outside the engagement envelope of those systems, refueling becomes less efficient. Aircraft have to fly farther to reach the tanker. They burn more fuel getting there. The operational advantage shrinks. Iran also has fighters and potentially long-range anti-air capabilities that could threaten tankers operating in what are supposed to be safe zones. Protecting tankers requires fighter escorts, electronic warfare support, and careful management of where and when they operate. All of that adds complexity. All of that increases the number of aircraft required to support a single strike mission. If adversaries successfully target tankers, either through kinetic strikes or by forcing them to operate so far from the action that they become ineffective, the entire air campaign degrades. Fighters cannot reach deep targets. Bombers have to stage from bases farther away, reducing sortie rates. The tempo of operations slows, and the adversary gains time to adapt,